Hey guys, as a pyromancer, you must know that you can't do anything serious in this game without a 3-piece Acari legendary set. It has been the staple of this class since the beginning, and everyone's goal is to get the 3-piece to make the best build for a pyromancer. You must also know, as it stands right now, it's not that easy to get, at least for some of the best pieces of this set. This has been everyone's chief complaints about the legendary drops. One of the biggest mistakes is to grind expedition trying to get a 3-piece Acari set, at least in my opinion and based on my experience. Today I'm going to show you one of the best ways to get your hands on a 3-piece Acari set. So let's go. My name is Weds and thanks for tuning into the channel. I really appreciate your support. In any case, I too was in the mindset that it's better to grind expedition to get the 3-piece Acari set, until after countless gold clears in team or solo play, and never once did I get a piece of Acari legendary. Then I stopped to think and realized there is an easy way. Simply because I remembered when I was on my trickster, I did get a piece of Acari to drop from the monster hunts, but I didn't need it. So I thought to myself, why not try it on my pyromancer? Now the thing is, you may not get the chest piece while using this technique as it stands right now, because as we learned recently, some legendaries are restricted to level 48 enemies. Now the dilemma here is that the highest level of enemies for monster hunts is currently 42. Which means your drops level can only be 42. All of that said, you have to realize the only thing that should matter is getting a 3-piece Acari legendary set. As long as you can get the 3-piece of the Acari set, you will still benefit from the 3-piece bonus, which is one of the main reasons the Acari set is so coveted and every pyromancer must have it. Knowing all that, what's the fastest way to get your hands on the 3-piece Acari set right now? Here is how. You can get the helmet from Tiago as soon as you finish the campaign. Therefore, if you get the helmet, you only need 2 more pieces to get the bonus. This is where the monster hunts comes into play, because you can get the other 2 pieces from that quest line. And if you repeat this process as many times as you want, you most likely will get them. If you do the monster hunt quest line for Noah, which is 10 monster hunts, you will get a guaranteed piece of legendary armor. I know most of you should know that, but for someone that may be new to the game, I thought I should mention it. In reality, you can do the 10 monster hunts in about 45 minutes to 1 hour. All you have to do is lower your world tier to 1, and to make it easy, you should do 9 monster hunts at world tier 1, then do the last one at world tier 15. This will guarantee you to have the legendary drop at level 42. Now, once you get all 10 monster hunt done and you are ready to turn them all at once to Noah in Trenchtown, there's a way you can manipulate the game to get the legendary you want. This is not new and it's been in the game forever. Your objective is to get 2 pieces from the Acari set. Here's the process how to do that. You visit Noah and you need to turn in all 10 monster hunts to him. Once you get to the option where it says, "What are you selling?" click on that. Then you will be on the screen for buy or sell. Tab over to sell as if you're trying to sell something to Noah. Now you should see a legendary piece of armor on your screen. And this legendary is what you're going to get as your reward. If it's not a piece that you want, in this case if it's not an Acari piece, you need to close your game while you are on that screen. Then reboot the game and repeat the process until you get the piece of armor that you want. This can take a few tries before you get what you want, but in my opinion, it beats doing expedition and not getting anything to show for it. So now once you get your 3-piece of Acari legendary set, the next thing is to level them up to whatever level that you need. This will cost you some resources like titaniums and later on some drop pods. The higher the level, the more resources you will need to level an item up. That's an easy grind. To get drop pods, you can do expedition, but the easiest way is to turn scrap into titanium and turn titanium into drop pods. Between Bailey and Tiago, you can get this done. Now, the best place to grind for materials and resources is the Horus Monster Hunt. You get more bangs for your buck there. Like I said before, it doesn't really matter which 3 pieces of Acari you get, you just need to have 3 pieces. If you take a look at what I have right now, I have the helmet, the waistcloth, and the gloves. And I get the 2 from Monster Hunt, and the helmet, like I said, you can get it from Tiago. With those 3 pieces, I can level them up to 50 and I'm in business. Now with that out of the way, you can create the build that you want. This is the best way I found to get a 3-piece Acari legendary set. Now I can grind expedition for the other pieces. And with the new changes to legendaries coming soon, I hope to get lucky and get all the pieces that I need. But until then, I'm going to make use of what I have right now. Anyway guys, hopefully this helps. If this video helps you in any way, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I will be most appreciative. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.